Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm on a hike right now and interesting things happen when I move my body, when I'm active. Creativity is a byproduct of doing things. And I notice when I try to be creative, there's nothing there. I get sort of stuck in this empty mind state of just sort of nothingness. I don't even know how to explain it. But when I go on a walk or when I'm doing anything athletic, my mind starts to work in a way that it doesn't work when I'm just sitting down trying to be creative. While I'm on this hike, I was pondering this question, and it's a pretty interesting question to me because I really had to think about, how we make friends. How did we, meet our core base of friends that we have nowadays? And now that I think about it, most of my good friends have came from school. And whether you like school or you think school is pointless, one thing that school has set us up perfectly for was to meet new people. And I was thinking about, how do you go out of your way to make new friends when you're not in school anymore? And the answer is pretty simple. If you think about school, you would show up to class every day at around 7:10 a.m. and you'd be done at around 2 p.m. And during that period of time, you would have a set amount of classes, and in each one of those classes, you would be in a room filled with about 20 to 30 people. So you'd see the same faces every single day, 5 days a week, for an entire year. So whether you were an introvert, whether you were an extrovert, either way you were seeing familiar faces and, you were just meeting new people. So my thesis on how to make new friends, what the cheat code is to making new friends when you're not in school is, just picking something and showing up to that something on a consistent weekly basis. So an example of this would be yoga. All right. Not only is yoga good for your mind, not only is yoga good for your body, but a lot of places offer yoga classes at a certain time every single day. And let's say your only free day is a Wednesday. All right, you show up on that Wednesday. Let's say the class is at 7 p.m. You show up at 7 p.m. every single Wednesday. Not only are you becoming a familiar face, but you're also seeing familiar faces. And before you know it, you're going to be conversing with new individuals who share a similar interest with you. And for the sake of this video, that interest is yoga. But there's several things you could show up to that have, this classroom setting, this team setting that just allow you to meet new people. And even if you're not good at that thing, eventually you're going to become good because, again, consistency, builds greatness. That's just how it works. So my thesis, my sort of thought process on how to make new friends is pick something and show up. Consistently show up. Okay? Like I said, yoga, but there's several other, sports related, fitness related class environments that you can show up to. And that being, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, boxing, ballet, golf, tennis. There's so many things that you can show up to. Maybe tennis isn't a good example because that's, it's more of a 1v1, but actually that could be a great example because, a lot of times you partner up in tennis. So, you're partnering up with one person and, before you know it, you're clicking with one person every single week and you've made a new friend. So that's sort of my cheat code on, my proposed cheat code on how to make new friends when maybe you're feeling isolated, maybe you're feeling a bit lonely. I mean, we've been living in weird times recently, but everything seems to be open, back up and running, which is great. So, you know, pick something, pick a new hobby, pick up a new hobby, and, you know, make it a class setting, like I said, like yoga, like jiu-jitsu, and just be consistent, show up every single week. Not only are you staying athletic, but you're also, again, becoming a familiar face to new individuals, and, you know, before you know it, you'll make new friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and drop a comment, and let me know what topic you want me to talk about in the next video. As always, have a blessed day and stay up. Peace.